Hi everybody, Allie here from ABC Bead Supply, and I'm here today to make a holiday pen with you and show you just how easy it is to snap these together. They are a huge hit. We fly through our pen inventory. They are definitely a hot seller, hot item, and there is no time to make them like the holidays because they're just perfect for gift giving. They make great little gifts to have on hand as little hostess gifts or for people that you just don't really know what to get for. You just want to give them a small little something. They also go over wonderful at craft shows and holiday bazaars if that's something that you do. So here's a look at the supplies that I'm going to use to make a pen. The supplies that you're looking at, if you had 10 pens, you'd be able to make 10 of these pen bases. You'd be able to make 10 pens with the 10 beads that come in here. You get 20 of each of these smaller sizes. So if you bought 20 pen bases and 2 packages of the printed main bead, you would only need to buy 1 of each of these and you'd have enough to make 20 pens. Charms are sold in 5-packs, so how many you purchase of those? You know, if you wanted to make 20, you would need 4 of these. Charm connectors have 20, jump rings have more than 20. So the only thing that you need to really buy more of is pen bases. So here's the supplies that I'm going to be using for this one. So let me go ahead and I'm going to take one of everything out of these packages and be right back. Okay, here we go. So this is the bright red pen with shimmer, and it's got a fun little glittery shimmer. I don't know if that shows up on video really well, but it's just really pretty. You're going to unscrew the rod of the pen, and this is what you're going to be working on. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my charm connector, jump ring, and candy cane charm, and then I'm going to just open up the jump ring and add the candy cane charm, and then add the charm connector to that so that both pieces are hanging on that jump ring. And then I'm going to close back up the jump ring, and this is the piece that I have. And this I'm going to put right on the top of the pen rod so that it hangs like so. And then I'm going to take one of these 12mm beads. This is the green tinsel. I love these tinsel beads for Christmas. They're just gorgeous. They come in both 20mm and 12mm for the pen. Here's a look at a necklace with those tinsel beads on it, and the larger 20mm version. This is the silver version, and I'm going to be using the white rhinestone. But look at all that holiday bling, like the tinsel with the rhinestones and the glitter and the UV shine. Oh, so much fun sparkliness going on for Christmas. Oh, I forgot to get out the crystal rondelle spacers. You're also going to need 3 of these. So after I put on the charm connector, the bead, I'm going to add a rondelle spacer. Then I'm going to add my big focal bead. And I'm going to put on another rondelle spacer. Then I'm going to do my rhinestone bead, another rondelle spacer, and a stripe to match the candy cane. Now this is the part where I think some people can get a little stuck. Not every bead is going to be the exact same diameter. Yes, they're 12mm, but rhinestone beads are slightly under 12mm this direction because you don't glue the rhinestones on top where the hole is. So rhinestone beads are slightly smaller. Stripe beads, the way they're manufactured, is slightly smaller as well. So these 2 bead styles work really nice with this system, this layout of pens, because they're just a hair smaller and it doesn't need much tweaking. If you're using other 12mm beads, you're going to probably have to adjust your post a little bit. And the way that you're going to do that is you're going to hold the post on an end, and this top part screws. So you can make it bigger or smaller, or, you know, it comes down further to the right or further to the left based on where the screw placement is. So if you tighten that all the way down, you've got very little post at the end to work with to get it back into the pen base. But if you let it out a little ways, those beads shift over and you've got more of a post. So it takes a little bit of playing and tweaking. Sometimes you're going to find that you need to leave out a rondelle spacer. So you can just use 2 of them and tighten that down, and then you have more post to work with. So if you are finding that you don't have enough space there, Because this stripe and the rhinestone are slightly smaller, that rhinestone would fit just fine. But if you have different styles of 12mm beads, it's not likely that you're going to get 3 of those in there. So it just can take a little bit of tweaking and playing with the length of that to just roll that, give it more space or not. You just want to have plenty of screw space on the end here for this post to secure into the base of the pen. Before I put this into the base of the pen, I like to put just a little dab of E6000 right on the post. I'm not going to do it because I'm probably going to take this one apart when I'm done. I'm just making it as a sample, but I just go like this with a little bit of E6000 to the base. You can get this at a craft store, on Amazon. We do not carry the E6000, but you can even get this at Target. And then you're just going to screw that right in. And by having that dab of glue, it just ensures that it won't come unscrewed. You don't have to do that. It makes me feel better to have a little bit of glue. And then I'm just going to kind of straighten this all out once I've twisted that on. And then I've got my pen all set and ready to go. So here's a fun little holiday pen. And then here's a necklace that I did using those beads as well. These beads are just so precious for the holidays. You've got the little candy canes on them. The pink and red stripes are really fun with this too, because the candy canes actually technically pink and red. The pink and white beads look great on it too, but you can go either direction. So a couple of inspirational ideas for the holidays. There was that bling too, carrying over those tinsels and the rhinestones. Lots of fun things that you can do in preparation for Christmas. One other thing that we started carrying as well are these holographic bags for your pens. So whether you're selling them or giving them as gifts, these are awesome because you just open them up. They're this fun silver holographic on one side and clear on the front so you can see what's inside. And then you can just slip that pen right into the bag. And these are perfect for displaying for craft shows or just for gift giving. Makes them a really nice presentation to your finished piece.